guys, it's MonneXo, and I have Jessica Tucker here, the founder of J. Tucker Consulting. How are you? I'm excited to have you on.
Yes, thank you. I am excited to be here.
Yeah.
Excited to share with people what J. Tucker Consulting is, what we do, and how we can help, people in the community.
Yeah, so well, you already got it started, so go ahead, tell me and tell the people like what is your business, and why did you decide to find interest in the tech industry?
Okay, so my business is we help people in any field get into tech. You can be a CNA. We can help you get into tech, whether that's engineering, project management, Scrum Master, UX, UI design, or any other facet of the tech industry that, fascinates you. So what we do all the heavy work. We do the research on what boot camps are available for free and with the ones that are paid, what's your budget, the scholarships, the companies who are offering to pay people to take certain courses and certifications and get into tech. We do all the footwork, and we connect you with the best schools possible to get your certifications and to get your portfolios built. So how I got into the tech industry is my mom. She was like, Jessica, you need to ride this coding wave. I'm like, coding? I'm like, I was always a smart kid, but I didn't think I was smart enough for tech. I kind of thought like, tech people were kind of like the super maybe nerdy type people, which is a terrible stereotype now that I'm in it. But I was like, okay, let me see what I can do. So fast forward, I went to Launch Code. I did Google Udacity. I got a scholarship with them. Then I got a scholarship from Mark Zuckerberg to attend Claim Academy. So, and that's where I was able to secure a position with MasterCard as a software engineer too. So I've been working in the tech field for the last 4 years or so, and with MasterCard for the last 3.5 years.
I was gonna say, congrats on that.
Thank you.
A lot. Why is it important for not only just Black women, but just women, period, to even be in this type of industry? Because right now, in a sense, you're speaking like foreign language to me, and I'm sure to a lot of other people, but this industry is obviously very important. So just kind of elaborate on that for me.
Yeah, so women are needed because we bring something different to everywhere we go. We bring innovation, we bring ideas, we bring a different perspective than males do. So you need both to kind of cohabitate in any type of work environment. But for tech, everything is tech. Our phones are more higher technology. We have artificial intelligence, we have virtual reality. Tech is everywhere.
Yeah.
So this tech wave will not stop. And a woman could be the next Elon Musk or better. So we need people, all women, Black women, brown women, Latinos, whites, Asians, all women, to enter this field because it's necessary and it's a wealth builder. The tech salaries, you can get an entry level position for like $70,000 to $80,000 depending on the company.
Yeah.
And that's without a degree. That's the thing is, I don't have a degree. I have a high school diploma.
Wow.
I went to college for 3 years. I did not finish my nursing degree, but I found my niche in tech.
Yeah.
So that can be a mother, who thinks that she has to go back to college in order to secure a certain salary or a work-life balance. A lot of times these positions are remote. You can work from home. So you can take care of your children, your husband, your household, earn an excellent income, have room to move up and move around in the company. Because if you don't want to do engineering, you might want to be a Scrum Master, a project manager. So it's very important for women to see that we are necessary in this field and that they can have a beautiful life, for their families in this field with the work-life balance and the salary.
Well, girl, you done sold me, signed me up. No, but really, so how has it been though when it comes to working for a company doing these things and then having to do it on your own, trying to create and build your own business?
Yeah, so I set a certain schedule. My business hours are after work. I make sure I went into J. Tucker Consulting knowing that I don't want to be burnt out.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be overextended. So I do my day job. I do my engineering with them, and then I have my hours from like 4 to 9 most days, and then on Saturdays. So people can contact me after their work day. Because a lot of times I like to talk to people when they're free, when their mind is free and their time is free.
Yeah.
And my time will be free after that time. So I don't want to be, oh, wait, let me rush and get through this phone call, and now let me go take a meeting real quick. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, that's unfair to my clients because they're not going to get the best of me. So J-Tuckin Consulting comes after I finish my workday, and hopefully it's going to replace my workday one day.
Into existence.
You know, and so I just help my clients after work typically.
Now, what advice would you give to somebody that is having, I guess, issues when it comes to like time management and stuff? Because what you do is a lot. Like anyone that's an entrepreneur has, I'm sure, many tasks, but what you do, especially focus in this type of industry, like it's, I'm sure, a lot of thinking, a lot of processing, a lot of organization and structure. So
it is. So I would say you got to kind of treat it like triage. You know, prioritize everything. What is the most urgent matter? It might be a small task. It might be a bigger task. So try to knock those out first. You know, like if I have a client who is needing to decide whether they should enroll into a boot camp that closes within the next 2 days versus one that I know is a week out, I'm going to make sure I work hard for that client who needs to get a decision within 48 hours if they should do a boot camp or not because it's about to close. So, you know, just kind of do that kind of triage, and that's with everything in life, you know, just prioritize certain things and people and projects.
Yep.
And then just make a little list. You know, we're so used to everything on our phones that we forget to write things down.
Yeah.
We forget about the muscle memory when I'm writing things down and writing a task list down, and, you know, and really just checking it off.
And honestly, I think when you write things down, it's easier to remember. At least for myself, I've noticed. I was a copy and paster from the phone or from the laptop, from the Google Docs, you know, and I think I've gotten so accustomed to it where now I write things down and I'm like, oh, okay, I remember just a little bit.
You remember a little bit more, right? Because that memory is there. You can see your writing, you know, because when we on our phones, we're so quick. You know, we're quick with it. So yeah, just prioritize that way. Just try writing it down.
Yeah. Now let's talk about services that you have to offer for the public.
Yes.
Do you have any specials going on?
Yes. So we have our $50 hour-long strategy calls, and that's when you get to talk to me and one of my teammates about what is it that you want, and that's when we can go over your current skills, how they relate to careers in tech, and how we can help find the certain boot camps and classes and certifications that you'll need in order to, you know, accomplish what you need to accomplish. So that is our client base on that side. Then we have the art of conversation, which we help you with your resumes, interviews, negotiations, and how to talk.
Oh.
Because the soft skills are very important.
Yes.
And a lot of times, people want to be somebody else when they're in interviews, where you should interview that company as well. How do you speak to them? What questions do you ask in the interview? You know, that's very important. How do you format your resume? And how do you negotiate a salary that works for both parties? You know, instead of just taking what they give you at first.
Yeah.
So we have that. And then we also have our diversity, equity, and inclusion sector, where we come in and create a specific program for your diversity, equity, and inclusion. And because I created one in my current job that they're thinking about implementing for the whole company. So we come in and see what's needed, because sometimes you got to work with people's biases.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to understand that sometimes people may have to go, because if you don't want to change for the better of yourself and then for the betterment of the company, then, you know, you got to make those hard decisions. So we help companies come up with unique programs that they need for their diversity, equity, and inclusion. So those are the three sectors. Yeah, I sleep. I sleep because I prioritize. You know, I prioritize, and I set meetings out like, hey, okay, I got somebody who wants to go over a unique plan for a diversity, equity, and inclusion program. Okay, that's going to be a big one. I give myself some grace. Let's plan this meeting on next week. You know, let's do this. Pace myself, because I have a big calendar. I'm looking at like, okay, got clients this day, this day, this day. You know, try to have things in front of you. Whenever you're doing something, try to have what you're working on in front of you. It makes life much easier.
Oh, yeah.
Get one of those, you know, those big calendars they had when we were in school. Get one of those, write down what clients you have, what time is the call, if it's an hour-long strategy call, if it's a DEI call with the company, or if it's a quick 15-minute call. Write it all down. So I use one of those, and I also use my manifestation book that I've had for like the last 3 years
Ooh.
almost. I write the things that I want to do, and I do action steps towards those. You know, it don't just happen, but it's like action. So that's what I do.
I'll say, well, I appreciate you giving these tips for us because I think a lot of us need to hear that. And running a business is not easy. I think a lot of people they see on the outside, they're like, oh, it looks cool, you know, yeah, I got a business, but they don't see the logistics and everything that goes behind running it.
It's a lot, and ask for help. Ask for help, search your network, you know, ask people for their advice, ask people for their input. You know, because people say, I don't care what other people think. You absolutely should care what people think if they can help you.
Yeah.
When it's necessary, when it's beneficial, when it's worthwhile, if someone cares what's happening with your business or yourself, you should take into consideration what they have to say. So I have our first event coming up next month in June off of a new partner of mine, his ideas. I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. You know, so we have our event on June 16th.
Okay.
It's going to be a happy hour introducing people to us and my new partner that I'm bringing in on J Tucker Consulting, which is he's an expert in cybersecurity.
Ooh.
So yeah, so we hitting people with everything. So look out for that. I'll give you information on that. But yeah, so look, it's a lot. It's a lot, but I enjoy it because I enjoy helping people.
It's blessings.
It is, because previously I helped maybe 30 people about 4 years ago at the beginning of my tech career to get into tech. So now it's just like I'm just doing what I was doing before.
Yeah.
And even more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, before we wrap up, I really want you to take some time and answer some questions out my Close the Ray jar.
Okay.
So you're just going to pick 3.
Okay. What makes you anxious? These flight prices.
You must be trying to go on vacation.
So yeah. So I am a travel bug. I love traveling, and these airline tickets are getting outrageous. Making me anxious. I just have to get away. I like to get away. I like to decompress. I like to mentally let go of everything, especially like in the ocean or the beach.
Yeah.
So I encourage people, look, if you can travel, do it. Let it help your mental state unplug and recharge.
Well, you might have to drive to the beach this year.
Oh, Carlisle Lake.
Well, I don't know. Gas is expensive too.
Right. What's the best thing you've ever eaten? Oh my gosh. I would have to say, okay, I had this sushi in Belleville. I think it's called the Mexicana.
Wait.
It's called the Mexicana.
And they sell sushi?
And it's sushi. So no, not the sushi place. The sushi that I ate was called Mexicana.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
No, the sushi that I ate was called Mexicana. And when I tell you, sometimes I would just drive from home when I lived in St. Louis over to Belleville just to get that sushi.
What was in it? Because I like sushi, so I'm curious.
What was in it? I cannot remember
Did it
everything.
taste like a taco?
A little bit.
That's
because
gonna
like
kill
the
me.
sauce. It's good. You have to go.
Okay.
You have to go. And what's your favorite joke?
I think the Cause Ray Jar knew you needed to kind of chill out today. You didn't need any inspirational things going on.
What's your favorite joke? What is it? You know what? I don't know. I don't have a favorite joke. Can I pull one more?
You can pull one more.
Let me try one more. Let's see. Maybe let's see. Oh, we got a long one.
Oh, that's an inspiration.
Have you ever had a crush on a fictional
Never
character?
mind.
And if so, who? T'Challa. Come on, Black Panther. Yes.
I know that's right.
Everything about him is a yes. It's a hard yes. His pro-blackness, his pride for his people, like his handsomeness, Chadwick Boseman. Look, yes.
Yes. Now,
That
can you let everybody know how can they connect with you? How can they schedule a consultation?
Yes.
Tell us again about the event coming up.
Okay, so you can look me up. It's jtuckerconsulting.tech. You can go on my website. You can book a call through there. And then I'm also J Tucker Consulting on Instagram and J Tucker Consulting on Facebook. And the event coming up on June 16th is going to be a happy hour. It's going to be informational to get people signed up for certain packages, because certain packages allows us to do certain work for you. So it takes all the footwork. You don't have to do anything. We just present everything to you, a packet of information like, hey, this is all the information we have for you. These are the companies, that what they're hiring for, the salaries in the area, the region, remote, and like nationwide. So we do everything.
Oh, so I
so
like
people,
it.
So people can choose from a package. So that's what our event's going to be, where people kind of be loose after work, happy hour, meet me, meet my partner Drew, and just kind of just introduce ourselves to the community more.
Well, I'm excited for you. Thank you for sharing
you.
that. Make sure you guys support Black business and a women-owned business. I'm MonneXo, and we're out. Be easy. It's your girl MonneXo, and you just finished a 94XO interview. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media platforms. Be easy.